Mel, can I get you to prove this?
Now, which one?
This one?
Come on, people. What have you done for me lately, huh?
Up nights, Mel. Read him and weep.
Where's Boise? I don't see Boise. Where's Pakistan? Come on.
Mel, baby, you're gonna just love today.
I better, Alan. I don't see much teamwork. Caroline, my coffee is
We
cold.
tell ourselves we are after the truth. We tell ourselves we deal in facts. And yet, for those of us who've been in my business long enough, we are haunted by the realization that the facts alone don't always lead to the truth.
The White House after the speech, okay? No spin. Do not tolerate any spin whatsoever. Where's Boise?
Like most of the really important stories we covered, this one, the biggest armed confrontation in America since the Civil War, started with seemingly unrelated incidents that at first went almost unnoticed and then spun out of control.
Most of you know Governor Farley's on his way back from Washington. He'll be addressing you at some point later today or tomorrow. However, he has authorized me to make the statement on his behalf. Effective immediately, the state of Idaho is closing its borders, if necessary by the use of force. I have ordered our state troopers to set up checkpoints on the borders, and no one will be allowed in without authorization from the Idaho authorities. There'll be no questions at this time.
He's closing the borders, people. Thank God for arrogance, lust, and greed, or we'd all be doing commercials. Let's go, people. I smell a 20 share. Where the hell is Pakistan? Where's the White House? Do we still have a White House, or is Tokyo foreclosed on it?
Coming up.
We'll return to Boise momentarily. Meanwhile, developments in Pakistan are continuing as more orphans are being assembled for the flight to America. It is now 38 days since the event that started it all. The nuclear explosion from the Indian missiles that devastated over 10,000 square miles of the area around the Pakistani capital of Islamabad. At the Peshawar airport in northern Pakistan, the first of several plane loads of children orphaned by the atomic blast is preparing to leave. Destination, Twin Falls, Idaho. The rescue mission is under the supervision of Amelia Sims, head of the controversial Give to the Children Corporation. However, as we've just reported, Governor Farley has closed the border of that state. As politicians maneuver behind the scenes to avoid a crisis, a confrontation seems increasingly inevitable. The governor's press secretary has said that no one will be allowed in without permission from the Idaho authorities.
Christ.
And this would seem
The country's becoming unglued and the bird goes down.
How many
Turn off the satellite. We got Bombay off the same bird.
What it is. I want the orphans. I want the orphans.
Can't do it. We're losing them.
Don't tell me this, people. Not today.
seem to be having problems with our picture.
Go to the White House. Go,
You
go.
You fix it.
We apologize for the technical difficulties. Stephen Kingsley is standing by at the White House with a live report.
Helena, Matthew, we've just seen an indication of the way the White House is handling these events. When Jack Buchan, high-powered lobbyist and unofficial public relations advisor to the president, arrived here. As president of Cathers and Hilton, the huge Washington PR firm, Buchan is not a member of the cabinet. But in times of extreme crisis, he is often seen around the White House.
So what do the polls say?
52% are in favor of strong action.
There is no other kind. Idaho will be stopped.
I want those orphans in there.
Yes, sir.
What did the polls show in Florida? Florida was the swing vote in the last election.
In Florida, only 38% are in favor of strong action, and most of them are over the age of 75. Statistically, most of them will be dead before the next election.
Dead supporters are the worst. I mean, they take up a ton of your time, and then where the hell are they when you need them?
Shit. So, what do we do?
Sometimes the best action is no action.
Well, nobody believes in action more than I do, Mike.
Mr. President, I think the answer is to move the whole damn thing up to a new paradigm, like, I'm talking about moving it on to the image level. Now, that's my business. I know image. And the great thing about image is that you look like you're doing something strong, but you don't necessarily do it. That way they nail you and poof, there's nothing to hit.
And?
I got him. Mel, I got him back. The first plane load of orphans is in the air. It's when we put Tony Phillips on. But they may have to make an emergency landing
What do
somewhere.
you mean emergency land? Get Phillips on the horn, please.
What is R20 at JFK, please?
You cannot have...
Tony, what the hell's going on up there?
Mel, for Christ's sake, I've got no control over it. We've got a brain full of orphans. The toilets have stopped working, okay?
So what?
Look, we just have to land in Newfoundland just for a few hours to fix it.
Tony, let me ask you something. Do you want to land at JFK in the middle of the afternoon when nobody is watching and maybe get a 1.2 share? Or do you want to land at JFK prime time in the morning and perhaps garner a 28 share? Which one, Tony?
Mel, I'm telling you, this is a flying plane load of shit.
Tony, this is the biggest story in the last half century, and you are the human side of it, okay? So whatever you have to do to keep those kids up there, stick a cork up their asses, you do it. You understand?
Hey, Mel!
What?
Idaho's coming in.
We apologize again for the technical difficulties. We'll return to the orphans remaining at the Pakistani airport for their flight to America.
Excuse me, Helena. We have just received word that Governor Farley will be returning to the State House momentarily. And as you know, the governor's expected to make some sort of statement within the next 24 hours. And he is certainly one of the more controversial governors in this country. Once known for his liberal views, Jim Farley has been criticized for playing to his state's conservative majority. And indeed, Governor Farley's approval ratings have jumped 12 percentage points since he adopted his bold anti-immigration stance, an outgrowth of his successful re-election campaign, which played to a theme that still resonates today.
America, as it should be.
Governor Farley has just arrived on the steps of the Capitol. Let's switch there now, live.
Okay, line up the reacts from the White House. Tell Kingsley to get the president.
Get the president, like in send out a search party?
Correct.
All right, who's got Cristina Fernandez? Cristina?
Yes. The universe shall unfold as it does, ladies and gentlemen.
Governor!
Cristina?
Alan?
Governor, answer the question!
Alan, I can hardly hear you. The balloon's going up.
I know, you'll be hearing from me soon on the matter. Yes, you will.
This is what it comes down to. One guy controls the fate of the whole damn country.
You've all been very understanding. Yes, tomorrow. Guaranteed. My life is out of control. Christ. She hardly acknowledges I'm alive. You saw her out there. It's like I'm a goddamn window. She looked right through me.
But, Governor, I don't know if this is really the time to let her be getting you like this. I mean...
What the hell is it with women? Christ. Doesn't going to bed and fucking your brains out mean anything anymore?
Well, Governor, I can get the state troopers to cut you another one out of the herd. There's plenty of cocktail waitresses you ain't been through down there at the Frontier Lounge.
I want Christina. What is it with her? She knows I can't leave my wife.
Well, Governor, you got a crisis to handle, and she knows damn well you do. I mean, that's the problem with women. Never listen to reason.
Governor, the White House just called.
God damn it, get the hell out of here. This is important. Close the damn door. White House. Look, Governor, I'll see what I can do to get her thinking straight again. But right now, you gotta get yourself ready to go out there in front of the whole damn country tomorrow.
Yeah, politics is just another form of sex. You know that, don't you?
Jim, I need you to do some...
Mel, I just got through to Tony Phillips. I'm gonna go out to JFK and meet the plane in the morning.
I need you here.
Yeah, but I do better work out there.
Jim, I don't want better work, okay? I need grab 'em by the throat news.
All right? Haven't you noticed ethics and taste are passé history? This is not the 90s anymore, Jim.
Mel, you're living proof of it. Tony Phillips is holding on line 5.
You know something? I hold you responsible for my predicament. Let me explain. When I was in J school, I used to watch you on ABC, and I'd say, look at that dignity and class. Maybe you could be in news without being a cynical cog in some son of a bitch corporate structure. Boy, was I con. You suckered me in. I'm gonna get you for that, Jim.
Mel, you have many times. Tony, it's Jim again.
Just a minute. Jim, hold on.
We will not be silenced by some ridiculous need for prime time.
Tony, grab yourself a barf bag and put Miss First Amendment on the line.
It's Mel Burgess, our executive producer. Wants to talk to you. It's hardwired to the,
Having quite a ride up there, aren't you, Miss Sims?
Mr. Burgess, what is it that you want?
Well, I just wanted you to know if you didn't land in Newfoundland and arrived at JFK in the middle of morning prime time.
Yeah, well, what the hell do I care about prime time?
Miss Sims, let's face it. Right now, you are a two-bit charity, okay? But if you land at JFK smack in the middle of morning prime time, and America sees these kids getting off the plane in their wretched state, you will be inundated with money, Miss Sims. You'll be bigger than Save the Children.
Well, that is the most ridiculous thing that I... Did he say bigger than Save the Children?
Everybody's got a magic button. Our job, find it and push it. Okay, Jim, you're it. Orphan Patrol. Get to JFK. Keep them up there for a couple hours until prime time.
Still no word from the White House, but unofficially, one aide has said that, and I quote, strong action will be taken.
Governor Farley won't come to the telephone.
So, what now?
Well, if that son of a bitch is going to make the speech I think he's going to make, he could wipe us out. I smell an image deficiency syndrome on our hands.
What the hell are we talking about? Image deficiency syndrome.
If I may, sir, when I set up your election campaign, I knew you'd be elected, like all other presidents, because of image. Now, no disrespect, sir, but the American people vote for the sizzle, not the steak. It's only afterwards the poor bastards have to bite into that fat and gristle.
This is not about image.
I beg your pardon, Warren. Mr. President, we're dealing with something a hell of a lot more than just messy reality here. See, at my shop, we represent everyone, from the Apple Growers Association to the government of Zimbabwe. And I've got a dozen clients who are going to load their collective pants if that son of a bitch even looks like he's going to run circles around us.
No one's going to run circles around us, Jack.
Exactly. Now, we have an election next year. And unless you keep that in mind, when it's over, this president could be out building houses for the poor like Jimmy Carter.
I've never even fixed a faucet.
Jim's at JFK. Hang in there, Jim.
Idaho's coming up. Farley's about to make his speech.
Christina, stay with him all the way up to the podium, okay? You stay with him.
Well, he's not even here. He's still upstairs. It's going to be a feeding frenzy down here.
You see, Governor, you gotta look at this as an opportunity, not a problem.
I don't see this as much of an opportunity, Jimmy. Hell, she's talking about wanting to get transferred out of state.
So there you go now, huh? You stand up there, you make that speech in a few minutes, she's gonna be watching you like a hound in heat.
You really think so?
You're goddamn right. I mean, women love power. They swarm around it like flies around shit.
I mean, how could you do this to me? We made love just last Friday, right here in this office. On that damn couch you're sitting on right now.
You're no counting for loyalty these days, huh? Oh, by the way, your wife called.
Cover for me.
Plane full of orphans, 1 hour out of JFK.
So, Caroline, you want to be in the news business? Start thinking train wrecks, electronic train wrecks. Only the trains are people, like Farley in the White House. All we do is put them on the same track and let them head towards each other.
She told me she was staying here, and I'm telling you, she's gone.
She's here. She's here. Let's just see.
Morning. Morning. You all know that I've just ordered the borders of Idaho to be closed. Now, this action is being implemented to preserve our way of life, the American dream that has been falsely and cynically held out to the entire rest of the world, which has grown by 1 billion people in merely the last 10 years. Count them, folks. 1 billion. Standing room only from Maine to California. And by allowing the stampede of whatever you want to call them, immigrants, refugees, illegals, legals, migrants, aliens, you name it, we are being swamped, and we are destroying our own way of life at a time when the business community has presided over the wholesale destruction of our manufacturing capability. Shipped it overseas.
I don't
in
know.
the name of efficiency.
I liked him better when he was a blonde.
Shh. we are told that we have to stand by and let the rest of the world flood into America.
Stay with these kids. What? Hello? Come on. Where's the news crew? Excuse, I don't see. Oh, is that? Hi. Are you with Newsnet? I'm Amelia Sims. Is this a
Newsnet control room. Tony's in pretty bad shape.
That's why you're there, Jim.
Good, honey. Okay. This one too. All of these are orphans.
Folks, America is no
the global
longer
village on prime time.
No, it is nothing.
Boys,
but
if it ain't on the screen, it ain't happening.
based
Let's
on
go. Bring it in.
origin.
Come on.
Stand by and affix two.
Yes.
And now, this group of activists who have decided on their own to bring into Idaho thousands and thousands of these unfortunate Pakistani children who've been orphaned by that terrible war, have in effect told us, the government and the people of this state, to mind our own business. Well, as it turns out, that is exactly what I intend to do. I mean, I was not elected by the people of Idaho to preside over the dissolution of our way of life. Therefore, I am taking control of all matters related to our own borders and to immigration and citizenship.
This is unconstitutional. You can't do this.
I just have. Thank you.
Come on, Christina, stay with the governor. God damn it, the governor's the center of the whole thing. Going closer. Closer!
Any closer and I'd be going down on him.
What was the question, Ms. Fernandez?
Christina, stay with the governor. What the hell's going on with her? She's always right on top of him.
Trying to tell you. Hey, Trey. No, come on, sugar. I don't mean any harm. I just thought you might want a little quality time to patch up this little lover's tiff that you and him had.
Mr. Cannon, I don't need you to sort out my personal life.
Oh, come on, darling. Hey, I'm just trying to be a friend here, okay? I mean, he is crazy about you. You know that.
Oh, please. It was an affair, okay? Let's just keep it at that. Right now, I just need to remember that I'm a reporter and get on with my life.
You know, I'm always amazed at how wrong I can be. You know, hell, I figured you really had a thing for him.
Are you aware that I was born in Mexico? See, I came here when I was 3 years old. That makes me an immigrant. He wants to keep people like me out, so I'm out.
Aren't you taking this a little personally?
I hope so.
He wants to marry you.
He what?
Look, the budget is all blown to hell. Why can't we take at least a
Sorry
few...
I'm late, but those darned orphans didn't read the inter-office memo.
When I started out as a reporter, the world seemed more remote, and news came at us slower in ways we could absorb. We never dreamed of satellite feeds or live reports from distant lands. But now, Idaho and Pakistan might as well be right next door. The entire world is swarming into our video monitors, as well as into the towns and cities of America, and it's changing us all. And you tell yourself, you're a pro, that you can handle the passions and tensions without letting your own feelings get in the way. At least that's what you tell yourself.
This network, isn't that worth a little bit of money? What do we got in the White House? Hiya, Sandy. Still
Well,
nothing, the scum buckets.
They're your people.
Oh, bullshit, Alan.
All right, stop. What about the backgrounders?
We got one running right now.
Okay. I want backgrounders on everything. Environment, immigration, refugees, the whole 9 yards, okay? Blitz it.
The 3 freighters filled with Albanians fleeing the Russian conflict have been refused entry at the already crowded port of Charleston,
Yes,
South
we should
Carolina.
just ignore the fact that the economic infrastructure of every American city is crumbling.
It's not the fault of the refugees and the immigrants for crying out.
Christ's sake, Alan, it's
Boys,
not even
we
the
got
goddamn
work to
issue
do.
right
It's right
now.
in the middle of the fucking
The
issue.
crisis began when 3 million starving refugees fled Fijian province. The pesticides that seep through the water
Human
table
beings let it get out of
only
control. This is not some act of God.
They had their worst famine in the last 150 years, for Christ's sake. Could I have a glass of milk with this, please?
There's no way I'm gonna let Idaho go like other small population states, like Rhode Island, which became almost totally Chinese in 6 years when it was swamped by refugees.
Millions of Chinese settled in Rhode Island in the same presidential election year when the controversial Department of Ethnic Affairs was created.
So it's our fault they cut down all their forests or breed like rabbits and they want to come to America?
Talk to me about breeding. I'm eating here.
I'm not talking about breeding. I'm talking about the social situation on the planet,
Agents
idiot.
of the U.S. Border Patrol have been unable to stem the unprecedented numbers of Salvadorians flooding into the USA.
The Chinese item we'll let on, but drop any Latin stuff. We've got too many Hispanic advertisers.
For Christ's sake, are we still a news organization or are we the home shopping network now?
Chris, don't bite the hand that feeds you, which happens to include Hispanic advertisers.
The country is, El Contrio es muy fucked up-io. Can you network guys understand that?
You've got an attitude problem. I find this impassioned tone of yours very offensive.
I'm offensive? Jesus.
Africa's a mess. Use the last Rwandan massacre. There are no Rwandan
Third
advertisers.
time in recent years, the people of Rwanda are being massacred at an alarming rate. Entire villages have been wiped out.
Heads up, everyone! Orphan alert!
JFK's coming in. Second batch of Pakistani orphans, runway 23. And what have you done for Mel lately?
Early to runway 23 at JFK International Airport. Newsnet's Jim Callis there.
This is Jim Calla for Newsnet, and I'm here with Amelia Sims of
Thank
Give to the...
you. Let me just say that we are bringing these children to our shelters in Idaho come hell or high water, and it's our right. And no governor is going to stop us. Let me just also say that this is...
Stand by, Boise. As soon as we dump JFK, we'll be coming to you.
I love the smell of burning emission.
To deal with them. And let me just also say that the organization...
Of course I care about those
donate
poor
anything. Thank you very
Pakistani
much.
orphans, but I don't live in Pakistan. I live
Governor,
here.
we better get
This is
inside.
what I'm all about. The American dream.
How come every time I see that guy, I think I'm gonna
Alan,
barf?
anything American makes you want to barf.
Stop with the college debates. We're news, all right? Emotions happen outside.
Folks, the governor. Good morning. That's cute.
Folks, I know y'all want to let the governor know just how much you're supporting him, but if you could just give us a few minutes to discuss some important matters, I'd really appreciate it. Is there a room that we could use?
Why, sure. You can use our bedroom right down the hall. Turn left at the rocket launcher.
Excuse us. Thank you.
Hey, big fella.
Governor, you gotta talk to these people.
Hey. I'm telling you, this is getting to be too much.
What is?
Christina, she's not out there.
Governor, look, I got it wired up.
Jesus Christ. Who keeps a bowl of grenades in their bedroom?
Jesus, Governor, get away from there. Look, I got it wired. I talked to the Newsnet people and told them that we'd give her an exclusive, so they're on her to stay close. Now, let's just think about those people in the next room, huh? And these militia folks can come in real handy.
What the hell is this? Bazooms and bazookas?
Maybe ladies' auxiliary.
Jesus Christ. I don't know about all this.
Governor, let's just not forget who voted for you, huh? I mean, the whole goddamn state's one big militia now.
As Governor Farley avoided reporters' questions on his links with militia groups,
Don't make any sense. Just because we got a president whose face belongs in the back of milk cartons doesn't mean that the whole goddamn White House got to be quiet. It's fishy. Steve, smoke 'em out.
In what amazes most observers here, there's still been no response from the president.
Well, you got the chief of staff. What more do you want?
Same to you. The president's on his way, but before he arrives, there's A few things I want to go over.
Mr. Buchan, since when does a lobbyist set the agenda for the White House?
Mr. Secretary, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that L word you just used. I'm a political facilitator.
You can pretend what you want, Jack, but we're trying to handle a crisis here.
Oh, really, Mike?
Yes.
Well, I think it's time you started considering that a president's first 4-year term is what he's got to put up with in order to get himself elected again.
Tell me something I don't know.
There is speculation that the White House is in some disarray and that the president has become politically immobilized by events
What did I tell you? The bastards are trying to smoke us out. Now, look, people, this president's going to end up as confused as a goat on AstroTurf unless we're careful.
Careful about what?
Well, every president has his foibles. This one just needs a role model, okay? Now, I've been through this with him before. That last crisis, that trade war thing. We got him all fired up over Harry Truman, and it worked. When it ended, I swear I thought he was going to nuke the Japs all over again. On this one, we have to bring him up to something more statesmanlike, like Roosevelt.
Excellent question. What would Roosevelt have done if he'd had this crisis?
Especially when they're playing the orphan card.
Well, we should be playing our own orphan card.
Exactly.
Sir, what exactly is our orphan card?
Mr. President, it's a deadline.
Precisely. It's a deadline we're giving Idaho to get those damn orphans in there. 72 hours. No ifs, ands, or buts. Teddy Roosevelt would have played the orphan card.
Oh, no, Mr. President, I was referring to FDR, Franklin Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt, when he led the Rough Riders over the hill on that charge, when he declared war on Spain, now that was an orphan card.
Shit.
I know something's going on. I can smell it a mile away. Something's happening. Caroline, did we fire that oddball Techie Godfrey on the last cutback?
No, his office is downstairs.
What room?
55.
So, Tom comes up to me, you know, bro code, and he says, Vincent, you belong on camera, on camera.
Godfrey, tell me you know something. What's going on?
BTUs. This is something I've been doing calculations on for months. The Pentagon on a normal night, taken from the infrared satellite that I got us to buy time on. You remember how the 22nd floor didn't want to put money into it, how they said infrared was dead, microwave maybe.
I remember, Godfrey. I was thrilled for you. Go ahead.
On a normal night, the Pentagon gives off a fairly constant amount of heat, about 3.28 million BTUs. That's British thermal units. It's a way of measuring how... yeah. Well, but here is how it looked 10 minutes ago. You see this hot spot right here? All the lights and electrical equipment. It added an extra 500,000 BTUs.
So?
Well, I don't have a spectrum analysis. They wouldn't authorize the system upgrade at the last budget
Godfrey,
meeting, so
forget about spectrum analysis. Stay with the BTUs and how they relate to the orphans. That's why we're here.
This is where they plan military operations.
Holy shit.
Look here. North Carolina, half an hour ago. You see this little area right here lit up like an infrared blowtorch?
What about it?
That's Fort Bragg, home of the 173rd Airborne.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna invade Idaho over a bunch of orphans.
Get me to the White House. I don't care if you have to use tear gas to get the president out of there. Who's at Fort Bragg?
Newsnet has just learned the 2 battalions from Fort Bragg have been put on alert and are preparing to be moved to Utah near the Idaho border.
They're sending in troops? They may have a credibility gap in Washington, but even the lobbyists
for
swarm
2
all over
hours,
that
and you're
city.
telling me that the White House is still denying reports that federal troops are being shipped to the Idaho border?
So, we're in the Eisenhower mode. Jack, I think Ike's a great idea.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. President.
Eisenhower had a calming influence.
Yes, I thought you'd like that, sir.
And he gave fabulous deadlines. I saw the videos you gave me.
That's what I want to talk to you about, sir.
72 hours, 3 days. Has a nice ring to it.
That's the problem, sir.
What is?
Well, 72 hours. At the end of 72 hours, I mean, falls right in the middle of All My Children.
What the hell is All My Children?
It's a soap opera. I mean, remember what happened last time? We preempted those soap operas. Women all over the country went absolutely apeshit. Went crazy.
Jack, let's understand something. I wasn't elected president to sit back and watch the United States disintegrate.
Here, here.
Sir, we lost the women's vote last time.
Shouldn't have happened.
It's Susan Lucci's final episode. Now, she's about to leave her husband.
Excuse me?
Susan, the star of All My Children. She's about to leave her husband and run off with Antonio.
The gardener?
Yes.
Erica's running off with Antonio?
Exactly.
Would it be possible that for the sake of the country, Erica not run off with the gardener for a few days?
Well, I checked with the network. The episode's already been taped. It airs in 3 days, right smack dab in the middle of our deadline.
Uh-huh.
Eisenhower would have changed the deadline. Soap opera, for Christ's sakes. Since when does a soap opera control the future of the country?
Why do you keep asking me if I love him?
Hey, I'm just trying to help. I mean, I can see the pain you're in.
The pain is from you trying to get me back into something that made me crazy.
Look, I only know what I see. And I see you hurt more now than you ever did before. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. But I know I'm not, darling.
Phone message, Jimmy, code blue.
In a minute. Governor, Ms. Fernandez is here to discuss the Newsnet interview. Which line's code blue? 3.
Hello, Mrs. Farley. How are you? Good. No, he's behind closed doors right now. Mm-hmm. Right, it's very important. It's with a foreign dignitary. Right. No problem. I'll have the fellows go shopping for you. Right. The Pop-Off vodka. Uh-huh. Good. Bye.
You're all aware of the proclamations coming from Idaho, where the governor of the state has said it is his intention to close the borders to a group of refugee children. This action is unconstitutional, and it represents an illegal challenge to the authority of the federal government.
He's actually going to have to make a decision.
Christina, I don't care what you have to do to get access to Farley. Do it. Christina.
No, so much. No. I don't believe you anymore. And I don't believe myself anymore either. I mean, what the hell am I doing with a married man?
Eleanor and I have not lived
as man and wife for 3 years, and she doesn't understand you. And the check is in the mail, and I'm really Irish.
Television is
When
just
America's in danger of coming apart, we need...
I just thought maybe we could go away somewhere for a couple of days. Just get away from all this.
And I'm calling on Governor Farley, who I know is watching this, to recognize the hour
Christina,
of peril
where
that
are
our
you?
nation
I need a reaction, please. Christina.
Mel, I want to transfer.
Christina, this is not the appropriate time.
I want to go somewhere and have babies and lead a normal, sane life. And I want to get up in the morning and drive kids to school, and I want a husband I can trust.
Please, no mommy sacrifices now. Christina, please!
It was almost half a century ago that another president, Dwight D. Eisenhower, found it necessary to use U.S. troops to enforce the constitutional rights of the federal government when the state of Arkansas refused to obey a Supreme Court order. If necessary, I will do the same. I am therefore declaring a deadline of 67 and a half hours from now,
67
by which
and a...
time the state of Idaho must comply
The fuck is that?
with the constitutional prerogatives of the federal government of these United States of America, as they were delineated by our founding
What an
fathers
asshole.
and handed down.
That dumb son of a
Part
bitch.
of the
Up to his
political
ass in lobbyists and deals to keep himself in power. Now he tries to be Eisenhower. Like a dwarf, trying to be a high jumper. God damn it! How the hell did we let it all get to this? 67 and a half hours, huh? Okay, do it. Put up the roadblocks. Oh, and I promised, that Newsnet lady an exclusive.
Governor, you're supposed to brief Colonel McNally, sir, right away.
You know the one.
I have today issued an executive order directing the use of troops under
There have been
federal authority.
comparisons made between the president and former President Dwight D. Eisenhower. It was in 1958 that Eisenhower sent in troops to forcibly integrate the public schools in Little Rock. Observers say that the president's actions are...
Okay, people, the whole country is tuned in, meaning it's prime time for the next 3 days, 24 hours a day. Nobody goes home. The beds are on their way. Okay, everybody on deck? Karachi, New York, the White House, Boise. Who's on the Idaho border?
Vinny?
Vinny Franco?
Yeah.
Man, that John Wayne was a hell of a soldier, huh?
Hey, Vinny, he was an actor.
Bullshit. They put the Duke in charge of Vietnam, we would have been out of that war in a fucking week. Hey, what are you doing turning the sound up? I told you, you're gonna blow the fucking speakers on this thing. I didn't. Hello? Hey. Hey, who are you guys? Who are you?
Who are you?
I asked first.
I ain't telling till you do.
We're a Newsnet crew.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, Sam, it's Newsnet. We're going to be on TV. Damn. I'm Arnold Tooney Jr., 2 O's in Tooney. I own a drugstore in Boise.
Really? Well, I might be slow, Arnold, but where I come from, guys who own drugstores don't drive around in tanks, you know what I mean?
Some of them do. On weekends, at least.
Oh, you're not the Army. You're the National Guard. Idaho National Guard. Oh, fuck. Boys, looks like Idaho's going to war.
My God.
I smell another fucking Emmy.
There are 65 hours left in the president's ultimatum. There now exists the possibility of American troops fighting against other American troops for the first time since the Civil War. Despite a complete press blackout established by the military on both sides, we're expecting exclusive coverage of the tensions on the Idaho border from our own Vinny Franco.
The Second Civil War. Second Civil War.
Get me graphics.
Okay, we have not sought, nor will we instigate any combat situation. But I am hereby serving notice on the federal government that should any armed hostilities break out, the state of Idaho will immediately secede from the United States.
And with Governor Farley's dramatic declaration of secession, America appears just days away from a deepening crisis. Some observers fear the possibility of an armed attack by federal troops. An announcement from the White House is expected within the hour.
Brendan, I'm going to need an Eisenhower kind of quote. Something with a ring of leadership to it.
An Eisenhower quote. I'll do my best, sir.
I'm sure you will, Brendan. Thank you very much.
Now, we're going to need another Eisenhower quote. So let's dream one up, lads, huh?
It's blackmail. No blackmail.
will not be party to such high-handed
No.
tactics.
How about this? In my judgment, we gotta call in the army because otherwise...
Prosim. The flower of democracy will not be trampled under the foot of rebellion.
That's closer, Vaclav. Hey, but still, I'm missing the poetry, boys. Raoul, let's hear it, lad.
We must endure, and we must prevail if the slender thread of truth is to remain woven into the fabric of civilized life.
The slender thread of truth.
And just as Eisenhower said years ago, we must endure, we must prevail if the slender thread of truth is to remain woven into the fabric of civilized life. It was with that sentiment that my predecessor so many years ago
That Eisenhower had a way
held
with
this
words.
nation together.
Washington continues to mobilize troops. With 64 hours left, 2 battalions from North Carolina, an entire brigade from the 1st Infantry, and several armored companies from Texas are being sent to Utah, not far from the Idaho border. Citizens from across that state are signing up as volunteers in the National Guard. Others are rallying around the various private militias that support Governor Farley.
Hi, folks. How's everybody doing? Good. We're a Newsnet crew from New York City. Well, near New York. It's practically New Jersey. We're here because we want to tell your side of the story. Now, I know you're probably pretty suspicious of the media because of the way they've portrayed you in the past. Let's face the facts. Why not? They're always portraying you as these sort of stereotypical, ultra-right-wing, gun-crazed, union-busting wackos.
Good, Vinny.
But tell you what, let's take this opportunity to jump right over those left-wing, liberal, East Coast media elite types and bring your story right to the American people.
And that's why I'm supporting Governor Farley. The foreigners are taking our jobs. And enough is enough.
Because I want my grandson to live in a country where we don't owe every cent to bankers from around the world.
Well, I knew it was time for me and my brother Alan here to start buying missiles to defend our farm from the federal government that was trying to take all our guns away. And once all the guns are gone, who's going to stand up to the people that are trying to take your freedom away?
What the hell, damn it. Christina, please, don't do this. Now, come here.
I've already done it. I've asked for a transfer.
Why?
Because I'm Mexican. I should be reporting from Tijuana, not Boise, for Pete's sake.
Please. Christina, don't let all this national issue stuff screw things up between you and me. I mean, just because you're Mexican is no reason to go crazy. No, and I'm not just keeping back Mexicans. It's everyone from Afghans to Zambians. Now, just don't make this into a personal thing between you and me. Now, come on.
I feel sick.
What's wrong with you?
I've been sick for 3 days. I have to go.
Christina! Steve! Get an ambulance!
No. Huh? I'm okay. I'm
sure?
I'm okay. I just want to be alone.
You know, fucked it up. All your mink coat do-gooders who talk more about their rights than their duties, throwing money at every problem they see.
Fuck you, Chris, all right? Half the people I went to school with can't get jobs now.
So, seal the borders, bring the jobs back. There's more to life than cheap sneakers.
This is not a fraternity, all right? We're a news network. We got work to do.
Mel, Jim, I got this idea that hits exactly what you're talking about.
What is it?
Anybody want coffee? The orphans, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Rachel, bring up JFK. Okay, you remember those old rock and rollers from years ago? They sang We Are the World? Well, how about we get a copy of the old video of them singing their hearts out? You know, noble, caring humanity, the world coming together, a brighter day, and all that shit. We intercut it with shots of these orphans. I mean, these orphans are alive, but hell, we could get some dead ones. You know, and you cut back and forth between these wonderful lyrics and maybe go instrumental like violins over the orphans. I mean, Christ, who in their right mind would ever tune that out and go to the Home Shopping Network, I ask you, huh?
Mel, the border just came alive.
It's a hell of an idea, Matthew. Work on it.
But also, you could superimpose the faces of the rock musicians on the orphans to make them look like they're playing the instruments. Or you could take the orphans' faces and put them on the rock musicians and make them look like they're singing. Or you could take a hologram of one of the rock musicians and put him amongst the orphans
Lighten up.
You could
Big
go to
Mexican
like
crowds
a
heading for the
YD.
border at San Jacinto.
Marianne?
To a farming.
Marianne? Is anybody listening to me in Brownsville? Marianne, hello?
Mel, I'm having trouble hearing you. There's huge numbers of Mexicans pouring over the border. I'm ready. I'm ready. And these people streaming across the Rio Grande from Mexico into Texas are moving north for the same reason as those in California, Arizona, and New Mexico. A fear that Governor Jim Farley's solution might be...
Why am I here in Boise? My parents crossed the border just like those people are now. I should be on the border, not Marianne Wong.
Christina, I can't have Mexicans covering Mexicans and Arabs covering Arabs.
Esas son mi gente. Yo no quiero estar aquí mientras que ellos tengan problemas. No, definitivamente.
Mel, it's
no,
Ellen.
no me da la gana. Estás muy
Later,
equivocada.
Christina.
Okay, people, teamwork.
Let's go now to Los Angeles, where the mayor, Javier Clark, is speaking.
Bienvenidos, amigos. Agradezco tu presencia hoy aquí conmigo. En vista de lo ocurrido en el estado de Idaho.
Oh, shit. Where the hell is simultaneous translation?
Where's Domingo?
Domingo's wife is having a baby.
Wait. Christina. Christina, honey, I need you to...
Don't honey me. You cut me off.
It was a snafu, darling. Please, listen to me. We're patching up a feed from L.A. Do me a favor and do the simultaneous translation.
I'm a reporter, not a translator.
Christina, I'm begging you, okay? For all that we've meant to each other.
All we've meant to each other? Are you crazy? Never. Never.
Y a pesar de lo que pasa en la nación,
And there is no question of the so-called border being closed unless we agree. Just because Mr. Farley and his anglers want to set the clock back and keep us in our place for the next 2 centuries. Whatever the politicians up north want to do, that's their problem, but here it's different. The border is no longer just a matter for Washington or the Senor Farleys of the world. No. We have as much to say over the border as any bureaucrat in Washington. See, Los Angeles is not simply American territory anymore. I mean, just listen to our name, Los Angeles.
What's she
Does
doing?
that sound like an English language
Letting us all know
name?
how much you've
San
meant to each other?
Francisco, Las Vegas, no. These are the names that our people gave them before the lands were ripped from their ancestors and distributed among the Anglos.
Yeah, well, who do we have there? Anybody? Mohammed Amin.
The roof, sniper!
We are trying to establish contact with reporter Mohammed Amin. Mohammed...
Alina, you've seen the shooting. It is still going on. I saw 3, maybe 4 snipers on the roof. One was wearing the color of one of the city's black gangs that have said that they will stop the Latinos from completely taking over Los Angeles. The black gangs have said that they will not recognize Mexican authority here. Does anybody here speak English? I'll play English. No. Anybody? Arabic?
That is why I'm closing the damn border.
Governor, Colonel McNally on the phone.
Governor, we can see 2 busloads of orphans being unloaded the other side of the border here. I just want to clarify our mission with respect to these children. What do we do if they march them up between us and the federal troops?
You could always tell when a crisis started really affecting us. When it gets too close to home, all the bad taste jokes cease. And when the orphans move up to the Idaho border, people start looking harder at the images of those kids, of the soldiers, and of ordinary people like themselves.
What the hell are they doing bringing orphans into a fucking war zone?
Really, for Christ's sake, shut up. We're taping you, moron.
I'm gonna give this one a piece of my mind.
Don't go down there.
Come on, fellas!
Eddie, what's going on? Show me a picture. What's happening there?
You cocksucker! Oh. Hey, Mel. Hey, Mel. We were just looking for my contact lens. Here it is. Right here. Oh, great. Yeah. See? There it is. All right, I guess we're ready then.
Yeah, got it.
All right, let's shoot.
Idiots.
And with no sign that the deadline will be extended by the president, both sides are hardening their positions. Federal troops are arriving at Hill Air Base in northern Utah. So far, more than 8,000 combat-ready troops are there, under the command of General Charles Buford.
Move, y'all.
Buford was second in command of the Army units sent into Algeria to rescue the hundreds of American oil workers facing execution by Islamic fundamentalists.
What the hell is he doing?
I've been waiting 12 years for this candy ass.
Hey, Chuck. Fuck you.
Oh, no, you ain't. Not after what you did to us in the Persian Gulf, you.
Puffed up piece of shit if you hadn't been chasing headlines.
I was supposed to get into Q8 City first. It was mine, goddammit.
Whose fault was it that you stopped for an interview with ABC News?
And you lied to me about your position, didn't you?
Of course I did, Chuck. It was a race, and I got to Kuwait first.
Well, fuck you.
You're kind of a sore loser, aren't you, shithead?
Elena, we have a picture now, no audio, however, of General...
There's an incredible dignity to something like this.
There is.
Two military commanders facing each other across a gulf of human passion.
It's like General Lee and General Grant meeting after the Civil War.
And Lincoln would have been waiting for Grant to report back to him.
Wouldn't Lincoln have been dead by the time Lee and Grant met?
Whatever. There's something compelling, something eloquent about those two.
Blow it out your ass, you prick.
Fuck you, asshole. Go find your mama.
Intake? Intake? You see Set 4? You better be recording this.
Where's it coming from?
The Alamo. Trisha Lee.
Oh, my God! The Alamo! They've blown up the Alamo! There are crowds of people all around, like a celebration.
Wow.
¿Qué le parece, señorita? Do you speak English? You speak English. I don't understand you. Habla English.
English? Alamo gone. Don't need to speak English no more. Es tiempo de celebrar.
They trashed the Alamo. Davy Crockett. He whipped the Mexicans there.
What comic book you been getting your information from, son? Davy Crockett wasn't even on the winning team.
Davy Crockett was a hero.
Only reason Davy Crockett's a hero because Disney figured out how to make a buck off those hats.
Federal troops moving toward Idaho.
Governor? Governor? Spent the night here last night, huh?
Yeah, I was thinking of that beautiful piece of land I wanted to buy out by the lake, the one with its own boat dock. Is that still available?
Jeez, Governor, I don't know. We got an escalation problem on our
I
hands.
should have bought it.
Governor.
I'd love to go up there for a few days with Christina.
Governor, the feds have stopped their troops less than a mile from our border. Now we got to get to the media and seize the moral high ground on this one.
I'm getting damn tired of all this moral high ground. I prefer rolling around in the mud. You meet more interesting people there.
It's a media thing.
I'm sick of the goddamn media. That's how we got in this mess in the first place. If Moses had public opinion polls and TV cameras to contend with, he never would have let his people out of Egypt.
Look, Governor, we got no choice. Now, all the troops in the world ain't worth a squirrel's dick unless we got those media whores kissing our ass.
That's the problem. People are terrified of being called racist for trying to preserve their own culture.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to know what you want for breakfast.
The usual.
Fajitas.
And Matthew, Helena, these units from the 173rd Airborne suddenly began taking up positions here shortly after the news of the Alamo came through. I'm talking to you from just inside Utah, very close to the border with Idaho. And just over here to my right is the encampment of Pakistani orphans where, according to our information, busloads more are expected to arrive today.
General, I know you don't trust the media, and I'm with you 100% on that, absolutely. But I think you're missing the opportunity here to counterattack what's being said about you by these militia nut jobs and these opportunistic politicians and
Mr.
these
Franco, you and the rest of your ilk are a carbuncle on the ass of the military.
Carbuncle. Well, carbuncle. I'm trying to put a good spin on that word, General, because I'm sure you mean it as some kind of a compliment, right?
I ordered the media out of this sector, and that includes you.
What about all that great press I give you during the Persian Gulf thing? Doesn't that count?
Get out of here!
Okay. It's too bad, though. I was going to give you this present. I guess I can give it to somebody else. It's a tape of you in that Panama whorehouse a couple years ago. If you don't mind my saying so, General, you didn't have any carbuncles on your ass that night.
Are there any more copies of that tape?
Protests supporting both sides in the Idaho conflict are increasing all over the country in the wake of the bombing of the Alamo. As government officials fear more serious outbreaks of violence, there is trouble from an unexpected source on the Idaho-Utah border. Blaine Gorman has more.
Matthew, Helena, the Sioux Indians on this reservation have issued a statement saying that this conflict is, and I quote, part of the white man's war that we will not be drawn into. In effect, they too, like Governor Farley, are closing the borders to their big reservations. The Indians are receiving support from dozens of other bands all across America, many of whom they are partners
That's getting to be a tad ridiculous. Mr. President, I mean a bunch of Indians on the warpath. If I may be so blunt, who gives a shit?
We do. That reservation is right smack between our troops and the Idaho border.
The Sioux? Aren't they the ones who wiped out General Custer?
Yes, sir. Not far from there.
Well, I'm not going to have another General Custer on my hands. I intend to take the appropriate action to ensure this does not happen. Can't we just let them have another casino or something?
This is Newsnet.
Good evening. I'm Matthew Langford.
And I'm Helena Newman. There are now less than 41 hours left in the countdown to the Idaho crisis.
And the White House has announced the granting of gambling licenses to the Lakota Sioux Indian tribe for a casino next to the Little Bighorn, where General Custer was killed as he led his troops.
There's nothing sacred. Next, they'll be paving Gettysburg. Oh, worse, Disneyland. Jim Cal, I need you in Washington.
More than anything else, what the Idaho crisis has done is to highlight all the factions, all the divisions in America. And nowhere are they closer to the surface than in the House of Representatives in Washington. It's become kind of a political bazaar built on the ruins of the melting pot.
Translator, come over here. Come over here. What the hell is he saying?
We're aware of the deals. But the other groups, a new nation of Islam, are making against us Chinese.
Hey, man, this is Washington. This is what we do here. Make deal. You understand?
The situation here changes hourly. What this crisis comes down to is wheeling and dealing, most of it orchestrated by the White House and Kenya Nkomo, the leader of the Nation of Islam caucus. Before being elected to Congress, he made his name on the streets of Los Angeles as one of its most feared gang leaders.
Every party is demanding concessions in exchange for their supporting the president if he needs to use force against Idaho. Now, I'm standing here next to Congressman Singh of Alabama. Congressman Singh, what concessions did you get from the White House?
Oh, a great deal for my people. I told Mr. Buchan from the White House, y'all want our support against Idaho? Fine. But y'all have to give us 3,000 acres in Alabama and money to build our temples. And he said, no problem. So, no problem.
No problem. Jim Calla, Newsnet.
Can't make an omelet without busting some sacred eggs. We're making history here. And you ain't with us, are you?
No, I'm not.
You should be. Why not?
Maybe because I'm a reporter. I ain't with anybody. Maybe because too many sacred eggs are getting busted. See, I rode the buses back in the 60s to bring people together. Pretty unfashionable now, isn't it?
Your wife, she's Jewish, ain't she?
You know, I forgot what she is. All I remember is that we met on the back of a bus.
Hey! Governor in the car?
¿Cómo se dice?
Well, anybody seen him? I'll be dipped in dog shit. Where the hell are you? Son of a bitch. Governor! Governor! Oh, Jesus Christ, Governor. Scooch over. Jesus, I've been looking all over hell
She
for
always
you.
parks right over there. You see that empty parking space? That's her.
Governor, we got crisis after crisis going on in there.
You want to know about crisis, Jimmy? She won't even look at me now.
Jesus.
There she is.
Governor!
I knew she'd come back. What the hell is she doing? Christina? Are you all right? Christina? Are you all right?
No, not really.
What were you doing behind that tree?
I was barfing. I have to go.
What's going on?
She's pregnant. I'm gonna be a father. And if it's a boy, we're gonna call it Juan Pablo Farley.
Got you hooked up again. It was a faulty switch.
Great. I owe you one.
Oh, no, you don't. How's Arla doing?
She has good days and bad days.
What did the doctor say?
Nothing I want to hear.
Say hello for me.
I will.
I came across another great line. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity.
That is a good line.
The poets. Nobody pays enough attention to the poets anymore.
Good night, Godfrey.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Moving them out.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ.
Come on. Enough is enough.
You know what? I have had it with you. All you do is use the wide-angle lens, so it looks like there's less orphans than there really is.
Lady, I don't have an orphan lens, okay? I use a normal everyday lens.
Yeah. If we were the Save the Children Fund, you wouldn't use a wide-angle lens. You would use a telephoto lens.
And you're a big expert, right?
Yes, I am.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about media, asshole. Fuck reality. This is image.
Fuck the media. These kids shouldn't be anywhere near the border.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what? If these kids were not near the border, you wouldn't have a story.
Yeah, well.
It is my constitutional right to do as I see fit.
Yeah, within
All right,
reason,
you know
you
what? You are a fascist. Do you know that?
I'm
How do
a
you
fascist.
feel about that? Yeah.
That's what you call everybody who doesn't think exactly like you do,
Yeah,
right?
Blaine?
Yeah.
I want you to give that idiot a message. You tell him that you never get in the middle of a story. He's fired.
Burgess is going crazy. He says you're fired again.
Really? Fuck it. I'm done. I'm out.
Vinny, will you do us all a favor and just shut up?
That's all we ever do around here, Blaine, is shut up.
Don't be an idiot. We're in the news business.
We're a wall of noise, Blaine. Wake the fuck up. You know what? I quit. I'm done. Going back to New York. I'm gonna tie one on. I'm gonna finish that novel I started a couple years back, because you know what? It's just about a big enough piece of shit to become a bestseller. Then I'm gonna take the money, move down to the Bahamas. The only time I'll see you fucking guys is when I'm channel surfing. I fucking quit. I've had it. Fuck you. Fuck him. Everybody.
That's too bad, Vinny. We could have used you. I hear Mel's thinking of bringing in one of those young CNN producers anyway.
What?
That's what I heard.
Really? Fuck. Come on, we got a lot of work to do. Let's go.
It is our understanding that General Buford has been ordered to march the orphans to the border and formally demand that Governor Jim Farley allow them passage into Idaho. Clearly, Governor Farley is going to be the man of the hour.
Governor, you really want to get down off that damn ledge there. You don't want to be slipping or nothing. I'm terrified of heights myself. Oh, shit.
Look at that commotion down there. News crews, National Guard, crowds. Yeah, I just realized something. I created that.
Well, you sure as hell did, Governor. But now, why did you just come down there off the edge? You know, you could slip.
I love the edge. That's where life is.
Well, I know that about you, Governor. That's for sure.
And nothing ever happens in the middle. The edge. That's where it all happens. You still fuck your wife?
What?
Yeah, after a few years. It fades. The mating urge, I mean. I haven't slept with Eleanor for 3 years. We're all just animals. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know that, Governor. But the White House has federal troops coming in here right
Scratching
now.
for
and
our
I
little piece of turf. Mating like animals for a few years, all in the name of that thing they call romance, and then it fades. The males have to go looking somewhere else to plant their seed.
Oh, Jesus.
Juan Pablo Farley! John Paul in Spanish, named after the last pope.
Well, Governor, I don't think we want to get into that right now. I mean, we got our National Guard keeping out about 1 million Juan Pablos right now.
Well, hell yes, that's because there is 1 million of them. But one single Juan Pablo. One cute little kid. One future leader who'll take our nation to greatness. You're telling me we keep him out? My son? No way, Jose!
Jack.
Yes, sir.
Who allowed the media in here?
It's better to have them on the inside of the tent pissing out than on the outside of the tent pissing in.
All right, let's start at the beginning. How the hell do we stop this thing? It's already gone too far.
You gotta be kidding. We can order General Buford to withdraw all his troops.
That's weakness.
Well, then we can wait for the deadline and attack.
Madness.
Well, if it's one thing or the other, I know which one I would choose. Mr. President, the public hates weakness. Shows up in all the polls.
Well, we've got another problem, and you're not going to want to hear it. When we set these deadlines, we were presuming that it wouldn't go this far. If the shit hits the fan, it's going to wind up spilling over into all my children.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
trying to find Vinny. Took the minicam and said he smelled a better story. I gotta go. They're moving out now.
Mel, you dim-witted schmuck. It's me, your favorite person in the world.
Oh, Vinny. How are you doing, Vinny? Where are you? Palm Beach? Basking at Malibu?
I'm on the Idaho side of the border. I'm about to send back the most important shots of the whole crisis.
You know something, Vinny? I don't even know why I'm talking to you. If I'm not mistaken, you were fired.
Oh, really? That's great, because now that I'm a freelancer, that means you got to pay me a whole lot of money for these shots, or hire me back with a raise.
Vinny, there is zero probability of that.
Oh, yeah? Take a look at this, my friend.
It's a cowboy boot. What does that have to do with anything? The Gonzo has lost his mind.
Wait. Vinny, it's Jim. Move in on the shoulder patches.
Excuse me, would you mind turning around? Jim, you're on the verge of breaking the code. I can tell.
Since when have you ever seen cowboy boots on a guardsman except in that piece we had last year about that goofiness in Montana?
Montana? What does that have to do with anything?
Look at the shoulder patches. Montana National Guard.
Told you. Now look here. Hey, guys. How are things in Fargo?
We're from Bismarck.
North? Jesus Christ, if the governors from the other states are sending in their National Guards...
Newsnet has just learned that America is on the brink of civil war.
It is no longer just Idaho against the federal government. Our producer, Vince Franco, has just sent these images of troops from Montana, North Dakota, and possibly other states that are prepared to fight.
Sometimes the choice between war and peace, between survival and destruction, can hang on a gesture, a word, an inflection. After any major crisis, you could always look back and find that one moment that changed it all, that instant when a line is drawn in the sand and there's no turning back.
Well, your actions are unconstitutional and illegal. I'm ordering you to remove this roadblock.
You posing for the cameras again, Chuck, huh?
My orders come from the president. What I got to do is ensure that these children are admitted into the state of Idaho.
Well, I have orders from the governor of Idaho to see that that does not happen.
Well, you know there won't be no second chance, don't you?
Oh, wrong again, Chuck. This is your second chance to be first in the Kuwait. How dare you?
Turn the little ragheads around.
By the way, you still owe me a case of whiskey from that card game in Sarajevo, you cheap son of a bitch.
What's going on? Retreating is not an option! Fuck this fascist shit! No!
20 hours to go, people. 11 states supporting Farley and counting.
No, the difference is that this one here, it has these 3 little exclamation marks.
Yeah, no exclamation marks.
Well, I could just sort of have them fade off then, just right after the sting.
The country is falling apart. We don't need exclamation marks.
Mel, I got an even better idea. A telethon like that Jerry Lewis thing, only with orphans and all that stuff.
Oh, is this a work in progress,
Mel,
Matthew?
just think for 1 second. It's your own rule. The 3 T's of great news. Tits, tots, and tears. Christ, we got 2 T's right off the bat. Then we get Helena to dress up in one of those push-up things.
It's a classic idea, Matthew.
Then we got the 3 T's.
20 hours left, Mel.
Okay. What's with Christina?
Nobody's going home tonight. We're ordering in.
I swear she's having an affair with Farley.
God, I hope so. We can get some mileage out of it.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. This is a news outfit, not a gossip column.
Don't get pious with me, Alan. We're talking about what makes people tune
If Christina is fucking the governor of Idaho, it is nobody's business but Christina's.
What, Alan? What'd you say? Christina's what? Christina's fucking the governor of Idaho?
I know where you're going with this
not
thing, Mel.
believe
Mel,
this.
you're not going to turn that raving lunatic into a human interest
You
story.
don't agree with him.
Christina.
Jesus Christ. Hello, Christina. Yeah, no, you look a little pale. Something is, what's the matter? No, Christina, I do not need you on the Mexican border. I need you where you are in Idaho. And by the way, I can't commend you enough on the job you're doing with the governor.
Let's go get a smoke.
Alan.
Who are these guys? You weren't here an hour ago.
I got a battalion of Chinese out here. Hundreds of them.
Chinese? What Chinese?
If that's Vinny, I don't care if he's got the ghost of Chairman Mao. No overtime.
Have a nice day, Sandy.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Who are you? Where are you from?
Rhode Island.
The colonel says to tell you that we are the Rhode Island National Guard. We are American citizens who will do our duty in this conflict.
Quiero la enfermera de papá. También la vio Antonia.
Yeah.
No sé, no la vio, sino que la oyó discutir con él.
Sir, Governor of Rhode Island's on Newsnet. What? Governor of Rhode Island's on Newsnet.
Our actions in support of Governor Farley have been taken because of boatloads and planes full of refugees from mainland China who continue to descend on Rhode Island. It is becoming increasingly difficult to cope and to govern. We therefore are supporting the position taken by Idaho in closing its borders and declaring that we too have the right to close our borders as we see fit. In order
You know what
to
they say,
maintain
Jimmy?
life, liberty,
No, what do they say, sir?
of happiness,
Character is destiny. We all have our destinies. And I have mine.
How soon are we going to
Setting up
Lake?
for it
It's
right
gotta
now.
get there by tonight, okay?
Oh, God!
Christina,
What are you doing here?
I need to talk to
There
you.
is nothing to talk about.
Yes, there is.
What?
I want to know what it would take to make you change your mind.
You couldn't begin.
Try me. Anything. Just name it.
I want the man I fell in love with.
Terrific. I do just what you advise. Dot every ethnic I and cross every racial T. And what do we get? The goddamn Chinese, our goddamn Chinese, for Christ's sake, side with that prick Farley and his rednecks. Is this what it's all about? Sitting at the bottom of the goddamn melting pot when it's all boiled away and there's nothing left but lumps?
Well, you can always renege on that deal with Kini Nkomo and that Nation of Islam group.
How many electoral college votes do they control?
Oh, 60, 70 on a good day.
How about the Koreans?
Oh, I don't know, 26?
There's your answer.
Well, no, not necessarily. We could let in 1 million more Koreans, jack up the electoral votes to 80, and bingo, you've got them eating chop suey right out of your hand.
Mr. President.
What?
They've blown up the Statue of Liberty.
At the height of the Reagan era, it was this, a gala event that thrilled America when the refurbished Statue of Liberty was unveiled. And tonight, it is this, a shattered mass of steel and dreams.
A group calling itself Patriots for Farley has claimed responsibility in a message phoned into Newsnet that reads, "We will no longer take in the huddled masses of the world."
I need to
There will
know
be
that
no
I
more
can
corrupt
trust you.
political
I need
compromises. Their message ends with,
Last name like
remember
Farley.
the Alamo.
Say Farley.
Farley.
Security around America's most revered historic sites, such as the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, has been heightened in the wake of the destruction of the
All right, turn that thing off. Everybody, get back in their tents.
I don't think so, Major.
I don't think I heard you right.
You heard me, Major. My sister lives in Idaho.
I didn't get into this army to fight other Americans, especially for this bullshit.
At ease, Sergeant.
Fuck you.
Sir! No cameras. I said no cameras.
Put it down, asshole.
My God, they have shot the officer, killed the officer in charge. They're shooting at others.
Get that camera!
Killed their own officer. So what do you expect? You can only push people so far.
Fuck are you talking? What are you trying to justify? Murder here?
No, you know, fuck you,
Push
Manassi!
me, you motherfucker! I'll fucking kill you!
Mutiny? But this is the Army. The U.S. Army.
Y'all obey orders now! You hear me? Oh, goddamn!
I think we should get out of here.
Not yet, not yet.
Now?
You know, Alan, you have no object.
You and all the other
How
apologists
do you
are
know
totalitarian bullshit.
What are you getting unraveled for now? We're inside, not outside.
Mel, you just don't get it, do you? It's all outside now. Just get used to it.
There's desertions all over the place.
Well, tell Buford to get some movement. Anything to pull it all together. Move some armored brigades out.
We can't.
What do you mean we can't?
Most of the tanks need spare parts for the turbine compressors.
So what am I, a repair shop foreman? Get the goddamn parts, fix them.
We can't.
What are you telling me?
Hold on a minute. Mr. President, after the free trade talks you signed with Taiwan, we stopped making spare parts because they could make them cheaper. And then you got into that argument, dialogue with them, and they stopped shipping us any military parts.
Let's look on the bright side, shall we? I mean, after all, the glass is really half full. I mean, about those 70 electoral college votes. See, we don't really need the Nation of Islam, the Chinese, the Koreans, or hell, anybody. What we do is take the Irish off birth control. They will breed like rabbits. I know they're my people. They fuck like drunken minks. We'll be up to 80 votes in no time at all. By God.
Line them up!
And we're being ordered out of the area now. The military's ordered us away. They're setting up a firing squad right over here. This has not happened before. They're going to execute 3...
Whoa! Hey, turn that camera off!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Get the hell out of here!
Well, you're not really gonna shoot these guys, are you?
What is this guy? Get this guy out of here!
Are you gonna shoot these guys? What, now you're gonna shoot me? You're not gonna shoot me. You can't shoot me. We're on national television here, okay? Come on, let these guys go. These guys.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Go ahead! Kill your own! Kill America! There's nothing left of it anyway! Just a bunch of politicians or executives who hire people in places we don't live? Are you gonna kill for that?
Squad ready?
Go ahead, you bastards!
Aim! Fire!
Shut them! Oh, shit! What is this?
Please, we're on the air. In other news, related
Fuck
to
this.
this...
We're killing our own people.
We're on the air. In other news, the White House has said that they will be making a statement...
Fuck you, Matthew. There is no other news.
About this particular situation. Get off. Get off. Our Newsnet correspondents are there. We will bring you this when we hear it. We have, I believe now, four correspondents at the White House. As soon as...
There is no other news.
As soon as we are able...
Shut up.
Most of it
Shut up, you little wanker.
under
Shut
control.
up.
However...
Don't you get it? There is no other news.
And hopefully, we will be able to understand.
Shut up.
has to be your decision.
It was made a long time ago.
I just don't want you to feel like you're gonna be alone.
Jimmy, I'm going to want to make a statement to the press in the morning, about an hour before the deadline.
Mr. Bucket! Mr. Bucket! Mr. Bucket, I have some information you might want to know about.
Mr. President. Mr. President.
Secession. He's going to announce 1 hour before the deadline that Idaho's going to secede and start a whole new country like the South did in the Civil War.
Well, that's what this Newsnet guy said, yeah.
How the hell does he know?
Well, I'm not supposed to know this, but it seems that one of their reporters is shacking up with Farley.
That son of a bitch. He's waging a public relations war.
You're damn right. And if I know anything, I know PR, and that is what runs this country. Now, if Eisenhower...
Forget Eisenhower.
Yeah, but don't forget, you're on the line for those orphans.
Screw the orphans. We went out on a limb for them. What did they get us in return? Every damn ethnic group in the country crying the blues. This isn't a time for Eisenhower. It's a time for Lincoln. Lincoln took the bull by the horns when the South tried to secede, gentlemen. If Lincoln was here, you think he'd let a bunch of orphans decide everything? I've said it all along. Action!
Jesus Christ, what now?
What the hell? Nobody lives forever. Let's get the story. This one's for the Duke.
This is Blaine Gorman reporting from just inside the Idaho border. The federal troops have attacked. There is war. The Second Civil War has just broken out 2 hours before the deadline. All around me are...
Blaine! Blaine! Blaine!
Medic!
Quickly, please.
Jesus Christ.
Too late, Eddie. Come on.
As you have just seen, our correspondent, Blaine Gorman, has fallen.
I'm trying to remember the words to the Pledge of Allegiance. Said it 1,000,000 times when I was a kid. Right now, I can't seem to remember the words.
Jack! What in God's name is this?
Action, not reaction.
Why? Farley was gonna quit.
What are you talking about? You told me yourself. And we had to take action before Farley made his secession speech.
I said succession, not secession. He was going to step down. He was going to announce that he's going to hold a convention to choose someone to succeed him, for Christ's sake.
You're yelling for.
He's going to marry Cristina Fernandez and raise Mexican babies.
Uh-huh. Well, the president's in his Lincoln mode right now, and I think this would just confuse the shit out of him. So I think we had just better play this one out. Hmm?
Alan, why is there no logo on that shot, please?
I promised my wife I'd go home to make breakfast.
I read years ago that someone once said, those whom the gods destroy, they first make mad. Or maybe it's just that we're an unfinished piece of art. Part tragedy, part comedy, part joy, part farce, a work in progress. But for the moment, we're still painting and writing in blood. And it always seems to come out of a lot of suffering. And someday, after it all dries, it will be magnificent. But until then, like all art, is messy as hell.
An uneasy order has been restored throughout the country. And with the cessation of all military activities now a week old, the former president appealed for calm. And in other news, the delayed broadcast last night of Susan Lucci's final episode of All My Children, in which Erica finally runs off with Antonio, became the most watched television program in history, outdoing even the final episode of